technically true. So then we started to talk about perception and awareness, this elusive hockey IQ. Can we develop it? Is it something that players are just born with, they have it or they don't have it? What we know is we definitely can develop it. But when we talk about skill, it is the ability to execute those technical aspects of the game in a live game environment. As a coach, this is the question we're the most concerned about. Can you solve problems on the ice? Can you solve problems in a game? Because at the end of the day, when we break our game down into its most simplest form, what we know is it's just a series of problems all over the ice that our players are expected to solve. And so as coaches, what are we doing to help develop their problem-solving capabilities so that they can execute, and that skill that we work on in practice is transferable to an actual game? So we stole this from football, we call it soccer in the US. All great players are great jugglers of the ball, but all great jugglers of the ball are not great players. And so you think back to that original clip, right? If you do a quick Google search on what is skill, oftentimes those players can't actually play the game. And what we're finding is that this generation of players are so technically sound coming up. Their puck handling skills are out of this world. They can dangle cones all day long, but you can't find them in a game with a GPS tracker, right? So how do we create opportunities for our players to develop skill that is actually applicable and helpful for us as coaches? So this is something that we are trying to address in the US. And we will still go into rinks and we'll see a lot of drills like this. So in the previous segment, we talked about how information impacts action. And so when we look at the environment in which, and the activities that we've created for our players, what is the information that they're pulling in and how is that guiding their action? And that's not to say that this is a terrible drill and you should never ever do anything like that. But when you think about how is this going to transfer from a practice to a game, what information are they pulling in? If we had the volume on, you would hear the coach say, "Get your head up, get your head up, get your head up." I'm sure none of you in here have said that to your players though. Right? But when you take a step back and you look at the environment, what have we created? Where did we put the problem for the player to solve? It's on the ice, right? So we've incentivized them to look down. So we're telling them, put your head up, put your head up, put your head up, but we've created an environment that incentivizes